Another day we're on the mountain, and it's the warmest it's been up here. It's about 50 degrees and wet. So we're gonna, continue where we left off on the siding here, and then we're gonna jump around on the front porch with those window trims that Jamie made, and start siding that side. Then I think that's all we can do until I drive up to pick up the flashing that goes over the roofs. So don't do it, bro. I got that, dude. Just like at the lake. No, it's not. Hey, before we make any forward progress with siding, I think we should just clean up in here. We'll just try to find enough spot in the trash trailer to jam some of it. Really? I guess.
I feel like I'm at home.
If you haven't ever done construction, I'll tell you, because I do it, it's very messy. Everything you do makes a huge mess, like a bomb went off type mess, wherever you're working, cutting, assembling. And if you don't pick the stuff up every day or every couple days at least, it'll stack up. And at some point it becomes dangerous, or you just can't even walk through the job site, which is not good either. So we've sort of let it go a little too long here. I can't take it anymore. So we're gonna pick some of this stuff up, get it cleared out. That's looking better, love it. And that's looking a lot better, love it. And the trash trailer is maxed out. Time to run that down the mountain. You or your wife do dishes at home?
Neither.
Neither, okay. I don't know how that's possible. You or your wife do dishes at home?
My wife.
Okay,
Oh.
I do dishes more than my wife.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, she's gonna see this.
That's fine.
Okay, all right. Laundry at home, who does laundry?
Me.
You do the laundry?
She does her own.
Okay.
I do my own, the kids do their own.
Whoa, very progressive. Who does laundry?
My wife.
What?
Keep asking.
All right, who sweeps the floors? You or your wife?
My wife.
What?
Keep
What
asking.
do you do?
Nothing.
Edit videos.
You edit videos, okay. All right.
See, we have a Nana.
What does that mean?
We have a built-in mother-in-law
Your mother-in-law
who's phenomenal, and she cooks.
lives with you guys. Yes.
Yeah, she cleans.
You know, that's-
and cooks.
On
and takes the
initial
kids to
thought,
school.
that's not a great setup, but when you really think about it, it's perfect.
We couldn't live without her. She takes
Yeah.
the kids to school. She takes the kids to sports. She cleans. She cooks. She does the garden. You know, that frees up a lot of time for me. So I'm usually just in the hot tub watching football. So it's awesome.
Since we took the brick mold off of this door and are going to replace it with trim that matches everything else, we're able to zip tape the gap and then foam behind that and make sure it's sealed up really well, because that's probably one of the most likely places you could have a leak on a house. And so it's good to be able to take that extra step to make sure it's all sealed up really nicely. Before we get the siding going here, we're also going around and zip taping over the top of our blackout strip that's over top of our ledger flashing. That way all the water is running to the outside everywhere. Hey, watch where you're looking with that GoPro, bud. I gotta watch this stuff you film. Wow, it's windy. Arlo and the guys are gonna get this little kicker strip put on here, and one important thing here is that we match the layout of the siding around the corner. This is one of the few places where it won't be a full row. It's close, but not quite. So if we were to just not think about it and start full row here, it wouldn't line up there, and that would look terrible. So just something to think about if you're siding your own place. Think about what it looks like around the corner. There's the little kicker strip again to tip the bottom piece of siding out. And what it ended up was ripping about an inch off the bottom of this piece, and then we flipped it to where the factory edge is still down, so it doesn't look ripped. Good angle, bud.
And then down from the top.
What are you doing?
Down.
While they're doing that, I'm going to do something I don't want to do, and that's to put this insulation behind the firebox and then cover it with this foil, non-combustible, and staple that. And the reason you need this more than anything is just to keep the insulation from falling out of the wall cavity. It's not really, like the insulation isn't combustible, but you don't want it just falling out because there's no finished layer over it. So I'm gonna do that and hopefully not get too itchy. Chunk for the top. John is using a straight edge. That's a good method. The real insulators have this like sword, I would call it, right? Mm-hmm. That they just... There it is, insulated and covered with a non-combustible facing that will keep the insulation from falling out of there. The worst thing you could do really is apply insulation that had the craft paper backing on it because paper is very combustible. So that's why this is a different type here. We're gonna try something different today. The homeowner gave us this as a gift, and I'm not sure if that was because he likes us or not. What do you think?
I don't know, we're about to find out.
Yeah, so, I don't know. You can try it first, bub.
Okay, I'll just take a swig.
Pro tip is that we are caulking this as it goes. So as we put boards up, we got a few seconds in between. The next one coming, go ahead and caulk the ends, and then that's done. You don't have to go back around this whole house again. So that, I think, saves a lot of time. Our next project is right above us, and that's going to be tongue and groove. We're getting it delivered to our shop, and we'll stain it there with an exterior stain, like deck stain, and then install it. So that may be what we're doing tomorrow, is actually staining that stuff.
Not me,
Jason's favorite. But we can do it indoors in the shop, and it'll look really nice installed up here. You'll actually see it from down at the road. When you're driving up, you'll really see this porch ceiling more than you would normally see a porch ceiling from like way away on a house.
Hey, can we hire somebody to stain that?
Yep, you're hired. Sweet, there's our gravel. We've been getting pretty muddy here, and so we're gonna get a fresh coat of gravel put down, get out of the mud. Okay, maybe it's, hey, that's not gravel. Industrial athletes right there. Good job.
Oh. You didn't say anything about this today. You didn't say anything about the show.
I'm gonna throw up. Oh. All right, I gotta catch my breath. That'll keep us out of the mud. There. A little bit. And we can either shake this out or load it up and do a hayride. Whatever you want to do. All right. Oh, wow.
I do.
You're getting into this hay stuff way too much, bud.
I'm a pawpaw from Tennessee.
What?
I'm a pawpaw from Tennessee.
What?
A pawpaw from Tennessee.
Man, that looks way better.
Yeah, looks like something.
We're gonna do our little tool segment, what we got under trucks. This is what's in the back of my truck. 2 of these Tough System DeWalt boxes, and I like them because they're stackable and they lock. And then also, the other thing I like is that they're a gasketed top on them. Right there's a rubber gasket. So they're waterproof. They have a little sliding shelf, and I keep all my stuff in there. A lot of it's out right now because we're working currently, but you can see I got a bunch of stuff and it all stays dry. And so anyway, that's how I carry most of my tools. The rest of them just kind of roll around in the back. All right, there it is. So they stack and clip. And then when you unclip it, it stays like that, so you can actually lift it off. You don't need 4 hands to do it. All some modifications on his saw because that always fills up his tool pouch with sawdust. And
And your eyes too.
And your eyes. So he's trying to maybe see what it does if you tape it shut. We're gonna let you know the results. We noticed that the Milwaukee saw actually ejects the dust from just above the guard right there, and it doesn't have a side ejection spot. So Milwaukee's already got this figured out, I guess. Well, it's been another great day on the mountain. We got a lot of stuff done, including insulation, siding, spreading hay and gravel, and a bunch of random other stuff. But actually, we're out of stuff we can do until we get more drip cap for the siding on that end, or flashing for over the roofs anywhere else. So we're gonna take off a little early here and head to the house. Thanks for building with us today. We'll see you next time.
Hey, thanks for farming with me today.
You keep that tool belt company, bud.
Oh, I know. There you go.
You ride shotgun everywhere you go, huh?
Absolutely, you got it, man.
Hey, what are we doing with those stairs? We using them?
No, I think they're done.
Can I have them?
What are you gonna do with them?
Burn them? What do you think I'm gonna do with them?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
Do you not know
Friday
me?
night bonfire.
Yeah, come on now.
Oh my gosh. Were you scared last year at this thing?
Yeah, but I think I'm being more scared this year. I gotta protect the beard.
Yeah.
He's gonna socially distance from the fire.
What can I bring to the fire?
Wood. Dead trees.
I don't think you need anything else on that fire. I'll bring some chips. And
Chips.
some safety goggles. And
A hose would be nice, yeah. Hose would be good.